Okay, let's see what is going in today. Destiny, Mama Lufa, when you call me. Let's see. What? 1,246 strike kills, 1,246, baby. Titles. Greetings one and all, this is Riddim Works and welcome to my channel with some Destiny weekly heroic strike action solo style. And today marks the 1 year and 2 day anniversary of me being in possession of my nice lovely PS4. The question I ask, or you may ask, are you happy with your purchase? Hell yeah. Are you happy with the games that came out at launch? Well, that's another video. But a game that I liked playing when it did work was Battlefield 4. The game that I stopped playing quick time after launch was Killzone Shadow 4. The game that I got to dislike was Call of Duty Ghosts. The game I had no problem in buying again as a port was The Last of Us Remastered. What else? Metal Gear Solid 5 was a game that I had no problem in buying for the price as well. Nice little appetizer for the Phantom Pain. I've stated before, and it's been good thus far. But I think there's greatness to come. I think this is the year for all the teething problems to be ironed out and sorted out when the big boys come in. I think all the games that we just basically had were more or less retail betas if you like, as a prelude to what is to come. But it's all good though, it's all good, you know. I mean, you can't say that you can say if you regret the purchase of your PS4, but that would be kind of premature to say that. I understand with certain games that have come out and not providing what it says on the tin, but with the PS3 it took a long time for that to evolve, you know. And I think with what the PS4 has on offer in terms of specs, with a 2.0 update that should have been available on day one, well, it wasn't and it is now, so it is what it is. But anyway, moving on from that, I decided the best way to get into a strike mission with a fire team was actually to go into the mission by myself and try and hook up with random players to form a fire team. But more times than not, I would always encounter two random players in their own fire team, and it's a bit of a chore to invite both of them, because chances are they will see my invitation and one would think I'm just inviting one, or when I do invite both, they're too far into the mission that it doesn't even serve no purpose for them to come out in mid-mission to join my mission from the start. So it doesn't necessarily work that way. But as a result of not hooking up with no fire teams on this occasion, I decided to do the whole thing myself and trying to upgrade this exotic auto rifle which I just received on another mission. I can't remember which mission it was, but yep, it was there at the postmaster. So pleased I got it, and decided to try and upgrade it as quickly as possible. I thought, you know what, let me just do some farming here before I actually start the mission proper. But there's one thing that I think is safe to say that everybody who plays this game will agree, whether they like the game or they don't. the mechanics for this game is freaking awesome, man. Like with this gun in particular, it's a small chunky gun with a kick to it, and you can feel it in the controller, and you can actually feel what it feels like to some degree if you was to have that gun in real life. It's just an awesome feeling. It just feels so good in your hand, and you can understand why some gamers are so shit hot, because they get it. They know their weapon. They know the feel of their weapon, and they know how to engage, when to engage in certain situations. And I decided, you know what, let me just get some practice in. Let me try and farm. Let me try and upgrade my weapon before I even move any further. And before I knew it, when I finished and I looked up my stats, 1,245, I think it was. That's how much kills I got. And I didn't even think I would even get that much. I thought, yeah, I'll probably get like around 200. That goes to show how much grinding I've been doing. And time was just running and passing. So I didn't really feel like it was a major chore, as it were. But it just felt good. It's nice being first on a leaderboard of something. You know what I mean? Even if it's gonna probably last, I don't know, a few days. But it's all good. What else? Yeah, share play. As part of the 2.0 firmware update. Been having good experiences with it. But alas, for people with a jacked up internet connection, it's not gonna work for you guys for some reason, you know. I was trying to link up with my brethren, Pemby66, in playing Alien Isolation, trying out the survivor mode. I saw a couple of his videos on that and it looked pretty awesome. I wanted to give it a go, and we linked up, but it just wasn't happening. It was not happening. But then when we swapped it around where I was the host and he was the visitor, and I gave him the controller, it worked fine. Worked absolutely fine. He played some Battlefield 4 on it. In that respect, yeah, it's all good. Yeah, lovely feature. YouTube app, it's not really been working out for me that great, even for me to actually sign into my account. I tried to sign into my account and I get notifications saying there's something wrong with the servers, something wrong with the servers, something wrong with the servers. You know, maybe it's because of the fact that a lot of people's trying to get on it one time, you know, as it is with a lot of things that the masses are agreed that they want or they want to utilize within their PS4, which is going to happen in any event. Traffic is going to jack up the thing to some point. But is it going to make sense me go through Share Factory and upload to YouTube from my PS4? Well, yeah, I suppose it can work in that respect. And this kind of leads on to the next part of the update, which is the USB music, and I would assume videos. I'm assuming at this point, because I'm sure the PS4 will enable you to play MP3 and M4A files or MP4 files. And last time I checked, MP4 was a video file as well. So the easiest thing for me to do would be to actually import my intros and my outros from my laptop, put it on a USB, stick the USB in the PS4, play the intros and the outros through the PS4, record them through Share Factory, and store them in Share Factory. And then utilize the music that I've already got stored in there to edit my videos. Now, if I can do all of that, I won't even have to use my laptop anymore. But I still want to leave all my options open. I want to leave my options open where I can use my Elgato still because that's what I'm using now. I feel comfortable with using my Elgato. It's no great shakes, you know what I mean? It's all about convenience, but it's all about options as well, depending on your schedule, as it were. But I haven't checked out the USB aspect of it, so I can't give you my opinions or my experiences with that so far. But I would hazard a guess and say it's got to work, because I'm able to import MP3 files into the PS4 when I open the Share Factory app, so it's got to work for that. But overall, not surprisingly, teething problems, you know, it's got to iron itself out. It's something that everybody's jumping on and expecting to work first time, you know, for the very fact that all these features has more or less been a year late as well, you know, but at least some of them work. And at least Sony is showing that they're trying to basically make it work, you know, so it's all about them evolving. It's all about the PS4 evolving. I don't expect things to work first time, but I expect a majority of the things to work first time. And that's all it is for me. But yeah, that's more or less it in terms of my findings, my full findings or my partial findings on the update so far. And yeah, that's it. There's nothing more to really add right about that. Only except thanks for watching, and hope you're enjoying your experiences with the PS4. For some, a year and 16 days, but for me and many people in the United Kingdom and Europe, a year and 2 days later. Hope you're enjoying your experiences with the PS4 thus far. And it's with that, I'm going to bid you guys adieu for now. And as always, and as usual, you know the coup. Whatever the console, whatever the media, whatever the genre, happy gaming, because that's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. We are all under the umbrella of gaming. I don't business what console you're playing on. It's all gaming. And the enjoyment of gaming should be universal no matter what console you're playing on. So all this console war bullshit needs to freaking retire. Finish. Kaput. What am I going on? What am I droning on? But anyway, that's it for me for now. And until I catch you guys on the next one, happy gaming, Magan.